Hi everybody, and these are my last words from 2017. So first of all, I do wish everybody a really prosperous and gorgeous 2018. And I hope you guys are going to have great holidays. I know we put so much time and effort in it, and we hope for the best. And let's let it be. Let's this year enjoy everything. This was the year of planting, year number 1, and we are entering the year number 2, where we are actually being called to stand up and be counted. And it's going to be a very interesting year where people who will be doing their work will be highly rewarded, and the people who won't do their work, they'll be asked to do that again, and you'll have to literally repeat this class. So hence there is a huge incentive. My readings in 2018 will be guiding you through it. Each time I would quote unquote give you a homework, and I'll say this is where you have to head this time. And don't be hard on yourself. Even if you don't get it each and every time, there's always a second and third opportunity. Hey, not everybody is like, born smart, and we all can use this, maybe even additional kind of learning of the lesson. Also, I want to thank everybody who ordered annual Taroscope, and if you haven't received it for any reason, we are going through this Mercury retrograde, please just send me an email, mysticcattarot@gmail.com. You can see it below in the description, so I can send it to you right away. For those of you who didn't order, let me just give you a little bit scope about that, because I do highly recommend to get it, because it does give you this homework, it does give you overview, and gives you a clear understanding to where you can really prosper in the next year. So let's start on that one. Okie dokie, all annual Taroscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into, 2018. That's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your Taroscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. Hi Aries, welcome to December 16th to 31st. So we are doing the very last bi-weekly reading in this year. So let's see what I see here. It's kind of interesting. You have 2 aces and you have like 3 major arcanas. So it's going to be a definite shift. But before I start, let me tell you which cards you have. You have Ace of Wands reversed. One of the most beautiful rendition of the Wands, Ace of Wands card, showing this growth, or something is just like not growing for a reason. You have 7 of Pentacles. You have the World, but it's reversed. You have the Star, which is reversed. You have King of Swords, and you have Queen of Swords. You have also Ace of Swords. And this is you guys, the Emperor, and there is like 2 of Pentacles. And the bottom energy was like Knave of Pentacles and also the Fool. So you're entering this period with, you have made some kind of resolutions. You're already actually moving in a new direction. You're moving in this direction, but you have guys not healed. You guys still not opening yourself to the people who can actually help you. Because the Star card does talk about healing. It does talk about winning against all the odds. But this Star is reversed over here. And so is this Ace. But this Ace, so something maybe that maybe was a second chance, second try. You kind of like, you cannot look there. You cannot look in that direction for some reason. This could be painful, or could be something that happened that cannot be healed. Maybe the other person doesn't know this, or it can be vice versa. Maybe you're trying to be with this person and this person is basically just different, or you're different, or maybe this person doesn't know what you've been through, and you kind of feel, maybe you cannot even tell them because a lot of that was kind of your internal turmoil. In any case, the turmoil is still kind of there. That charge is not there. That spark is not there. And hence, you know, this like stardust that is falling off over here in such vast amounts, to kind of like, look, it's lighting all these beautiful kind of like candles over here. It's reversed. It required you to engage with the other people, which you didn't. But this kind of happened, and it happened that you needed to cut certain things off, whether if there were things inside of you and you were cutting off all the things that didn't work, all the things that you did not want to work. This is like sort of like, to me, always a card of cutting the cancer inside. And then, you know, okay, now I have a health issue. Now I can grow it. Now I can go further, right? And this particular blade is over here, is like moving swiftly. This card actually, when it's upright, talks about truth and talks about a good direction. It's always positive. So it was like mentally making that decision and almost like pushing yourself, because like, I mean, air energy is very close to you. Air energy is like a little bit higher than yourself. So you push yourself out of your zone to kind of like get to this higher vibration. And something that has been kind of planted, something that you have been working on, something that has been growing, you're going to continue to grow. You're going to be happy, even though it's not moving with the speed that you want. You're saying, you know what, I'm creating a new me. I'm creating a new personality. All these kind of steps to go up didn't happen in a day. I have to keep doing that. I have to keep growing that. This is again telling me you're getting to the much, much higher level of your vibrations. You're getting this King of Swords. That's a very, very high vibration. There is somebody who is able to, you see, there's this butterfly, there is like this freedom. It's kind of flying away. But this is the freedom of thought. This is the freedom of knowing what is right and what is wrong. This is somebody who can challenge the nature, and somebody who is like so comfortable wherever they are. Look at that. In a desolate little space on a little stone, Kitty is like superly happy. And he knows that he belongs. And he knows that he can soar even higher. So this is a really good place to be. You guys are really lifting your energy. These two cards together make, especially the three, you're really kind of like in a good space right now, I would say. Now, this is not to say that you're not going to feel a little bit lost. You're going to feel a little bit still stuck in the past, but it's Mercury retrograde. This is kind of normal. There's certain things still that you're going back to, why, if, what would have happened. You're kind of mulling different scenarios. You're maybe in a relationship, or if you're not, you might be very, very soon with somebody who will actually really understand you on the intellectual level, because King and Queen of Swords really do get along together, because the minds get each other. They know where they're going. They know why they're going. And both of them are kind of laying down their swords. He's kind of like just barely reacting, almost like as if it's there. And this Queen of Swords lie down her sword. Both of them have like a whole bunch of butterflies around them. The understanding that you cannot hold anybody. You have to let people go, and you have to let people be free. And this is the only way to kind of deal in a relationship. It could be that you are juggling somebody or two people. It could be that you are the one of the two people being juggled. It is kind of like really interesting card, but it also can mean that maybe your life is a little bit out of balance. You kind of balance certain things, but you didn't balance. This also could be talking about the financial kind of life, that you're kind of like trying to kind of set the new goals, because something that has already been working, that's maybe the job or something that you worked on, is maybe now pushing you out of balance in your private life. And also maybe you need to get more knowledge and more dedication to what you're doing. So let me see what I need to clarify. Of course, I want to see these three reverse cards to see what is hiding behind them. So this lack of opening yourself to hope and other people, yeah, you either judged or you have been judged harshly, and you're really scared about even going there. Maybe you're really judging yourself as well, and it's kind of creating this coldness and harshness. And this is maybe why you went higher, because still in your level, fire level, you're still thinking emotionally, but not in a higher level. You might feel something has been a drain. Even though this shows money, this can actually mean different things. This can mean, one, maybe that you didn't get position that you wanted, you didn't get promotion you wanted, you didn't get increase in the pay that you wanted. But it's really not that bad. And you have to be happy with what you have. And maybe get one more thing. Yeah, and look, it's telling you need to kind of like really open this hope up, which kind of like it's saying here you're kind of closed. And let's see here, feeling lost. I don't know, some of you may actually go on a journey. Some of you may meet somebody. This is generally a good card. It could be with somebody who is a next. It could be even a spiritual journey, not a real journey. It's going back in the past, because this also means going back in the past and reassessing what the heck happened. What is it that I'm still feeling saddened? And do I really feel sad? Or should I feel sad because this is gone? Or I can kind of like contain within me that feeling and kind of lay down this to rest. And this is like where she's kind of laying down to rest. And let me see this Pentacles. Kind of sadness about a partner. Juggling the two people, or somebody's juggling you guys. And or simply something has died. And you keep going through your motions in life. You see, this is duality, good and bad. And maybe you're just kind of missing somebody a little bit. This couldn't denote that you have a new relationship, or you have newfound you have like a new way of dealing with things, kind of like firming yourself up, kind of like speaking your own truth. This is kind of a good beginning of everything. And this is going from one to king and queen all the way. You actually are very, very dedicated. Maybe this also means dedication to finding a partner, but sort of like you're a little sad. Maybe you still think you're not there. But, or it could mean that you're sad over somebody who is no longer there, because we see the sadness and we see the widowers. It can be both ways, and both stories can actually work. Right, Safi? So Aries, don't go. I still have one more thing for you, a little preview of 2018 if Safi allows. Will you allow us, Safi? Thank you. Let's see this for Aries. Aries. So Aries is actually not bad, even though it's not like, glorifying, going to win a massive lottery and everything else. You actually did discover yourself in the process. And each time when you fall in a hole, you're kind of like understanding that this is the hole and I get it, instead of like really like bawling your eyes out over the situation. And kind of like, you have to dig yourself out. So it's overall, I think, good. And let's see what message you get to 2018. Message for the 2018. And you're getting exchanging gifts. How appropriate, for God's sake. And even the kitty. Okay, so let me read this one to you. Oh my gosh, I just opened that one. It says, you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you're aligned with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. I think this is a really important message that you're getting, because this is kind of summarizing this like final stretch that you have in 2017, where you're doing this shift towards something new, toward this like newfound positivity, because you'll be looking yourself to the other people as well. Okay, and lastly, relationship message. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. So guys, there is something new in store for you. I guess you kind of like really have to come to your senses. Maybe this high vibration is going to start getting grounded when you are more ready. You're going to get more in action stage. Maybe you just met somebody for now who is meeting of the minds. You kind of understand each other on the friendship level, and there is like this balance. So I really hope this kind of works for you, because lately your scopes were kind of like iffy, and so I can see this like as kind of resolving the issues and coming into the Emperor stage feeling strong about who you are. So Aries, of course, to get your private reading, please contact me via www.catchtarot.ca. And until 2018, I love you. All the best.